The reason for North Georgia is that in the last couple of years coming out of finals, we've obviously been very subpar as a team, and I wasn't going to have that happen this year where we were going to come out and, like when you were on the road, we still have guys with finals tonight, and we're playing a game on Saturday, and I always hate that. So we're trying to fit it in as best we can.
Also, I noticed, obviously, you had spoke after the game about Lamar coming off the bench and then also not playing as much because you wanted to ease him in. How did he sort of respond to that?
Well, he had missed 3 games in a row, and he still got conditioning. Really, during that period of time where we were playing 6 games in 15 days, we didn't get up and down a lot in practice. So, half that time he wasn't getting up and down hardly at all because we weren't doing a lot in practice because we were just one game after another, not trying to wear ourselves out before the next game. And you could see that you watch the film that his conditioning was impeded by being out for those 2 weeks. And yesterday he I think did a good job playing with a lot of energy and came back and got some probably improved yesterday just from the standpoint of conditioning. Which is something that we'll need him to do, to be able to play longer stints. And I probably did a poor job in the Dayton game playing him longer stints, and part of that was we didn't have Eli. So, changing the rotation because of that was something that was difficult for us as well.
Still a couple of days before you had to play, but do you have an update on EJ?
Yeah, EJ practiced yesterday. EJ practiced and actually did quite well. I was really pleased and excited about that. He moved well. His ankle was a little sore afterwards, and we'll see how he responds today.
It's not uncommon for guys to get suspended, especially early in the season and whatnot in college basketball, but has the suspensions concerned you to a higher level than usual? Because it seems to be the same guys.
The suspensions for us this year have been 2 players, as I remember, right? Yeah, so it was the same guy, and it was the same suspension. It was 1 suspension, 3 games each.
Okay. No, I was just referring to Lamar last year, though, too, that had some issues as well.
Right. Well, I didn't know you were referring to last year. I thought you were talking about this year.
So would that be concerning, though, that seems to be like
Those were different cases, unrelated.
Seems like Eric has been more active offensively this year. What do you think has led to that?
His maturity, I think, he's a junior now, so he's got more experience, and I think he's playing confidently. He played a season-high 28 minutes in the last game, and he gets a little tired when he plays. We've been keeping him about 23 minutes per game, and but he's done a good job. And he's had a number of chances where he's had some double-doubles, and so he's done good things for us.
Has there been anything schematically or personnel-wise that's led to that? Has a deeper, better backcourt given him more room to work in?
Yeah, I don't know that. I think he's done a better job getting the offensive glass. I think he's worked hard on his jump shot. He's shooting the ball at a high percentage from 3. When you look at our 3-point shooting percentage, he's one of the higher guys on the team. And that's a credit to him for putting the time in. And, he's playing the 4 spot almost exclusively this year. He's played some minutes at the 5 when we've had these matchups where, the other team are all bigs who can step out and shoot, but primarily he's just played power forward, and that's probably helped him too because he has an advantage size-wise. Most power forwards when he gets it down low.
You're still a month away from SEC play. You still got several non-conference games, but right now, being at 7-0, is this about where you thought your team would be, or what's kind of stuck out to you about your team so far?
Well, this is where I hope we'd be. And so we're happy to be 7-0. We've got less than a month before SEC play. That we've been resilient with the adversity of having guys out for different suspensions, injuries. You know, there's been a number of adverse things that have happened, and somehow the team continues to find a way to overcome it and still come out on top in the games we played thus far. So that's been probably the most gratifying.
Not that you would overlook anybody, but have you already done preparation for the Cincinnati game, and do you know about that opponent as well?
Yeah, you know, Cincinnati's obviously a great team, and you know, I have incredible respect for their program, their coach, and what they've accomplished here. They've been one of the most consistent teams in the country if you look over the last 8 to 10 years since Mick's been the coach. And, you know, we'll definitely have our hands full in northern Kentucky where we play coming up here next Tuesday.
Yeah, we've heard you say numerous times this year that the reason you guys win is your defense. Is there one or two things that's causing you guys to be so successful defensively this year?
Well, I think that our added depth has helped. I think being a year older, and I think we've improved a lot. Like I've said before, after some of these games, that early on when you go back and you look at our game against Nebraska, and you guys didn't get a chance to see the Tech game, but both those games we were too spaced out and spread out, not compact enough. I think we're doing a better job there. And I think part of it offensively we're doing better to where we're not taking such quick misguided shots, which again lead you to be back on defense all the time. So it all works together, the offense and the defense. And you know, those games were really good for us when I just look back at them now. You know, Nebraska just beat Minnesota in their last game at home, who's a nationally ranked team, and Texas Tech just beat Nevada. I mean, Texas Tech's going to the NCAA tournament, and Nebraska will be postseason play at a minimum. So both those games helped us, which is why you play the exhibition games. And to get that extra one in to help raise money for a good cause, I think was really a good thing for our team.